What a great day here at Interpride. I have the honor and privilege of being joined by a very special guest today. My name is Dr. Ryan Starzyk, and I'm one of the global project managers here at Interpride. And with me today is Alan Rife. He is our board secretary. So, Alan, thank you again for joining us at such short notice. We really appreciate it. So, tell us, what's the tea?
Well, everybody knows what's going to happen on March 19th with our amazing Silence to Solidarity conference. And hot off the press, if you haven't heard who our headliner is, one and only Eurovision 2018 winner. Now, of course, those of us around the world know what Eurovision is. Us in the United States are learning this new ambiance. But the one, the only, Netta. And if she's listening tonight, I want to say to her, Netta erev tov, toda rabah, kulam be'elal be'interpride. We are really, really so pleased to have her. I mixed up when I used to work for El Al in there a little bit, but really, we are so pleased to have her along with all of the other entertainers and educational speakers on Saturday.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Everybody's been building up to this moment where we could start getting to the point where we can actually have the concert. And, our streaming partner, Reverie, we're very appreciative of all the hard work that they've put into helping us make this happen. We love our TripAdvisor sponsor. We love Happy Socks, which is also one of our very, very vital partners and sponsors. And everybody that is putting so much work, volunteering their time, volunteering their songs, their talents. Wow, it's just come together in such a magical way. I mean, Alan, how?
I know, and what pleases me the most about this event is the educational component and the component that we actually can help people around the world. So by entertaining them and educating them, we'd hope that maybe they would make a small donation, because the money that is brought in from this concert goes to help provide funds for our Solidarity Fund, which helps people all around the globe, from global South and East, in countries that really don't get that much funding for projects and programs. We also have another fund, which we're calling Legacy. Our Legacy Fund is really to help programming for humanitarian aid and things that come up that are kind of outside of the realm of what you'd normally expect for Pride. We're also, some of the funding tonight, and you can tell me exactly if I'm on task here, is going to help our Pride partners at Kiev Pride and Kharkov Pride in the Ukraine as well. So everybody who's tuning in, you can really, really do a lot, not only by enjoying and entertaining, by lending a hand to help people who really need your support.
And that the whole situation that's going on in Ukraine, it's very heartbreaking because I've been in war-torn countries before. I've seen what it does to the population, what it does to the country itself. And the folks over there, let's make sure that we are continuing to elevate the things that are going on over there. We continue to keep them in our thoughts, and that we, do our part to contribute to helping our Pride organizers in Ukraine and around the world. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. No, what's going on in Ukraine is the focus right now, but stories like this and atrocities are happening all over the world. So this is just what's in the news today, but you have things all over the world happening to the LGBTQIA community. It just so happens that right now an entire country is being decimated, and our partners who are in Kharkov Pride cannot even get out of the city. They're all gone underground because you can't leave the city. As we all know, the Russian Federation and the administration under Putin finds anybody that's LGBTQ almost an enemy of the state. So you can just imagine, if you're a Pride organizer and your name is out there and people know your face, you're number 2 public enemy. And it costs about $1,000 if you can even get a car out of Kiev right now, and a car may only hold 4 or 5 people. So funding in all sources, especially from our programming, but from all around the world, will really save lives.
And that's what this is all about. The global South, we don't have to rehash the fact that there's still a lot of things going on in the global South. People are being killed just for being who they are. We do really take our rights and privileges here in Western countries a little bit for granted at times. I will admit 100%. That sometimes I do.
I do. And I do. And by what's happening in the news right now and every day, if you read the news, what's happening with murders of trans women around the world, and young people who feel they don't exist and they don't have a space with the high rates of suicide. It's all because the lack of support and funding from governments. And we see it happening all around the world. And in the drop of a dime, the same thing could happen in this country. So we all need to call to activism, which really is the evolution of pride organizations, if you think about it, creating safe spaces for people to come out to be themselves in. And it never really changes. The way we do it might have changed. When I first started, there were no cell phones and no computers, and it was all phone calling and meeting. And now you can pick up a phone and send a message out, and in less than 24 hours, you have 1,000 people ready to cause a protest. So it's a better, much more organized world for us, and we need to take advantage, folks.
We do. We need to take advantage. We need to be present. We need to, because the governments aren't going to have, basically never really been there for our community in the past. So it's our responsibility. We have to step up for each other, because that's what we do. We have to step up. We have to fight. We have to, give some resources to those that are needing it the most. And this goes for the entire community around the world, because we are one giant community full of a
100%.
range of diversity and so many great people. And nobody else is going to step up and help us. So guess what?
No, you have to help yourself. But one of the things that impressed me very much, which is why I was pleased to volunteer to help in my small way by getting recipients of solidarity grants speak about the funding, how it's helped them, is that last year, due to the pandemic, so many prides around the world were not able to take place, and Global Pride was able to take place. So what's happening on Saturday, although not as grandiose as Global Pride, it's still a way to bring everyone together through the internet, enjoying performances, listening to motivational speeches, hearing about the way that funding is helping people, being educated. And in return, this is your opportunity to help. This is your way to say, okay, I'm at home having a cocktail, doing whatever I may be doing, hint, hint, to keep yourself happy. And here you go. You could watch this program on the internet, pop on your Zelle, pop on your Venmo, mail us a check, and your money really will go very, very far to help a lot of people that may not have any other ways of getting assistance.
And that's what we are. We're an organization that gives back as much as we possibly can to the global community to help those that are in most need. That's what we do. That's what InterPride is focused on. And we want to continue doing more of it, but we need you. We need your help so that we can continue doing the great things for providing resources to the Global South, so that we can help our friends and family members in Ukraine and their desperate time of need. And so we can continue to fight for each other, because we are a human rights organization, and that's what we do. We fight, we make sure that we're at the front lines, and we're elevating the voices of those who struggle to have a voice.
Right. And it's very important to recognize our Pride partners who are also helping us in this. InterPride is kind of the umbrella organization. It's the spoke of the wheel that brings together many Pride partners, such as Fierté, Canada Pride, and the European Pride Organizers Association, the United States Association of Prides. All of these organizations come together. California Association of Pride, I believe I'm saying that right, CAPI, right? And then there's the regional prides, everyone coming together under the umbrella of InterPride. And on Saturday, all voices will be one voice for a common cause to get the word out. And through this, we will help create safe spaces. In this particular form, this modality is by watching and speaking up and tuning in. And maybe it will inspire you to go to your own Pride event and to be on the street and speak up and make sure that the world will be a better place.
And I just have to say, I am so excited for Netta. Oh my God, I love her. She's so amazing. She's a big ally. She's got great music. She's going to be at the top of the charts.
She's a lot of fun. Everything that I've heard, she's a big, big, big supporter of the LGBTQIA community. She attends a lot of events in Israel and in Europe. And 2018, if you have an opportunity, was one of the best Eurovision years. Almost every single song that got to the finals was great. She's extremely lucky. The competition was very stiff, very well deserving that she won. And it's really, really an honor that we have her here.
Yeah, Netta, just the videos I've watched, I've looked at her story, and She is really just a remarkable human being. So
She's
genuine, so friendly. She looks like somebody you could just go out and have dinner with, just on a Friday or a Thursday or Friday night. Just go hang out and have pizza at Times Square like we did. Remember that?
Yes, I remember in the middle of the night, right? And I understand that Netta also does some DJ work. I've seen some videos of her where she's created her own songs and her own stuff. So she's multi-talented. I'd be very interested to see if she surprises us with any, tidbits from her bag of tricks on Saturday.
Oh, and she does have some bags of tricks up her sleeve. And she just has this, you watch her videos and you're like, you could just feel it. You could feel the genuineness. You can feel the love and the compassion and the appreciation. And you can just feel how much she really does embrace our community. And,
Yes.
she has to do that visually, and she does it so well. And I'm just so excited to have Netta come join us and be our headliner for the Silence Solidarity concert. All of our talent that's participating are amazing. And Netta, thank you so much. We really appreciate your
Yeah,
volunteerism and your
I totally second that on behalf of everybody. That she will bring a nice following into the program, which is great. Every little bit helps to get the word out there.
Yeah, and if you can't donate, we understand. Please share our Facebook event, share some of our posts, tell your friends about it, and tune in. It'll be streamed live on Facebook, Twitch. It'll be on Revery's YouTube channel. And go to our website. I put the link in the chat, so feel free to click on our website and poke around there. All the information that we could possibly get on there is there. I know it's a lot of text. I'm
Right.
trying.
Well, hopefully this inspires people to step up and volunteer as well. That's another way to give back to the community, by participating and helping. Every little bit helps, whether it's with financial support or people power support. So really, we really need you, and the world needs you.
This is the time where we have to come together. It's needed now more than it ever has been before. And we are so interconnected. We see what's going on with our smartphones. So let's do our part, pull together, and really make a difference here in 2022.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see who else you have coming to speak to support, because Interpride is a very diverse organization. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different types of people coming on here to talk to you. So I'm really looking forward to that as well.
And we'll be checking back in tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get our amazing, awesome co-president, Julian Sanjeevan, to come back and join us, and Madonna Cacciatore, whom I just love and adore. I love and adore both of them, but I'm hoping I can get them both back here tomorrow to chat with us. So, Alan, thank you for being here. You have any closing thoughts?
Thank you. My pleasure. I'm looking forward to Saturday, and I hope everybody will tune in to enjoy a really educational and entertaining evening.